fam, Marshawn Alanio here. So how do we go about making sure that we can get into healthy relationships? The very first thing and the main thing that I want you to take away from this video, if you don't take away nothing else, is that you, my love, must be in love with you. See, a lot of times we think that we have to love our spouse, which you should, right? A lot of times we think that we need to give all of our love to the other person, which you should, but you have to do it when you're ready. And a lot of us jump into these relationships, and especially our marriages, when we are not ready. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, I jumped into a relationship, and specifically a marriage, because I just didn't know that I was doing it wrong. And maybe you did that yourself, right? Because a lot of us, specifically in our community, we didn't get the tips, tools, or strategies in order to cultivate healthy romantic relationships, let alone marriages, because a lot of us have come from toxicity. A lot of us have seen toxicity, and that's the only thing that we deem and even bring into our own relationships and marriages. So toxicity could be all of the yelling, screaming, cussing, fussing, fighting. Toxicity could be the shutting down / silent treatment. Toxicity could be the physical abuse as well as emotional abuse. Toxicity could be you decided to give the person this, but then you're using it as a weapon. So for instance, the women have a tendency to do this more than men, which is using sex as a weapon. So it's a lot of toxic traits that we bring into the relationship. There's a lot of toxicity going on between these two things, in between our ears, right? There's a lot of toxicity that we bring to our relationships and even our marriages. And a lot of us literally just do not need to be in those relationships. So until you love all of you, my sister, my beautiful sister, then you will continue to attract riffraff. You will continue to attract riffraff because you, my love, are riffraff in this moment, in this day. So until you decide that I am going to accept all of the things that I don't like about myself, all of the things that I love about myself, and all of me, meaning you, all of you, flaws and all, the things that people teased you about or not, the things that you deemed as ugly on yourself, the things that other people pointed out to say that they were ugly on you as well, until you accept and embody all of you, the beautiful boldness that God created you to be, there's no way that you should be in a relationship, let alone a marriage. Because a lot of the choices that we make is why the divorce rate is so high. And a lot of that stems from us, the people in the relationship, not loving ourselves. Now, outwardly, we come across as if we are the best thing since sliced bread. So your outward appearance is banging. It might be your physical body, right? It might be your actual way, the way that you actually look physically in the face, right? So it could just be your body. It could be your face. It could be both. It could be the clothing. It could be the car. All of these things that we're bringing to the table, right? You might be able to beat that face real good. Your hair might be all the time done. You might seem like the full package on the outside. But can I tell you a little secret? A lot of the women that I coach, when they come to me, when they are all in this beautiful package, a lot of them, every one of them, no, but a lot of them that come to me secretly have low self-esteem and low self-confidence. So they put on this air that you can see. And what happens while you see some, again, not all, of these very beautiful people, but in this case, I'm talking about women that are single, is because that outward package is banging, but that inward package is very insecure. That inward package is very damaged. That inward package has not started its healing journey, which is why they're in one relationship and out of the next one, because the outward appearance does not match the inward appearance. So you can get a man, but you can't keep him. And it's because your insecurities may be coming up and rearing its ugly head. I'm talking about ugly head, right? You may have daddy issues. You may have abandonment issues. There's a plethora of things that go on. Now, again, average looking people, ugly people, all of us, beautiful, average, ugly, all of us have something that we're dealing with. But I find the very, very, very beautiful people, I'm talking about the people that hear that they're beautiful all the time, from outwardly people just looking at their physical. A lot of those people have a tendency to have low self-esteem. A lot of those people have a tendency to be in and out of relationships, and they don't realize what is actually happening. And I'm here to tell you that what is happening is because you have yet to fully embody and love all of you. Just because the world is telling you how beautiful you are, you don't believe it. You don't believe it. I've seen this time and time again. I coach some of the most beautiful women in high power positions and some in not so high powerful positions. I'm saying that because you would think that they would have high self-esteem and high confidence and be able to not only attract all of these men, but really be able to pick which one they want. And a lot of them cannot and do not. And it's because of that inner love, or lack thereof of their inner love for themselves. Maybe the world beat them up before us in this world, right, in this time zone, in this time frame in their life, can see how beautiful they are. But because they got beat up literally and sometimes physically as a child, got teased, and so only thing they see is that little child, the ugly. That's the only thing they see. They don't see that they actually, maybe they were the ugly duckling, but they morphed into that beautiful swan. They don't see the beautiful swan that everybody else sees. They still see the ugly duckling. And so now, if that's you and you need some help, I am your girl. You can look down in the comment section below, in the description box below. Look for my email. I have a group coaching program specifically curated for Black women only, where we come together weekly to rip all of this muck and mire, right? Because we're onions. And so in every week, we peel back a piece of the onion that is you. So you can get down to the root cause as to who you are. In my case, who is Marshawn? Why am me, Marshawn? Why are you exposing yourself to the world in the way that you do? Why are you showing up in the world the way that you are? What made Marshawn Marshawn? So we peel back the onion each week so you can really expose who you are. But it's in a safe space where it's non-judgmental. All of the women that look like you, they look like me, and we come together and we're a community around each other, and we support one another, we uplift each other, right? So if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, because you need the accountability in order to move the needle in your life from where it is today to where you truly want it to be tomorrow. Not only do we talk about the romantic relationship portion, but we also talk about the relationship that you have with yourself. And that is why many of us are having issues in our relationships, because the mask that we have on for the world comes off behind closed doors for most people. And here's the thing, if it's not coming off behind closed doors, there's no way that you and your partner have a really deep connected bond. It's just not strong enough to hold, because your foundation is weakened. It was built on sand instead of cement. I am Marshawn Olanio. I'm your favorite shift relationship strategist, where I help Black Christian women that are married or in long-term relationships to stop feeling disconnected and unloved, and shift you to feeling heard, understood, and appreciated in your relationship or in your marriage. And here's the thing, even if you're not in either one, but you're ready, because you have had your day of I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you're sick and tired of trying to figure it out all on your own, then you have a community right here at Marshawn Olanio Consulting to help you to get from where you're at today, deep down in the muck and mire, to where you truly want to be, which is in this beautiful relationship. Not only are you in a beautiful relationship with yourself, you're also attracting better men if you're not in a relationship, and or you are increasing and making your relationship, whether it's a relationship or a marriage, much better, much healthier, much more connected, much stronger. I love you guys, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Love all of you first before you even think about getting into a relationship or a marriage. But if you're there, you still have to do your work in order for that relationship, in order for that marriage to be sustainable and work out for the long haul. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.